Hey folks, welcome back to the sweat box. Welcome back. We're going to do a quick review. I'm just going to show you this. This is the StewMac Precision Router Base combined with the StewMac Circle Cutter combined with the 1/8 inch downward spiral carbide bit, and I'm going to show you a couple of tricks that I've learned that hopefully I can save you a little bit of money. Alright, so what do we have here? We have StewMac Precision Router Base. Your Dremel or your Fordham tool will just spin right into this. You take the little cover off the top, off the end of your Dremel, exposing the large threads, and it'll just thread right in there. I have mine, I have marked my, my brass wheels, so that way if I need to go up a skosh, a smidge, maybe even just a wee bit, I can turn each of these wheels the same direction. That's just something I do. Now this part here is the Precision Router Base, and it is separate from the Circle Cutter base. It's attached with two small screws here, and you can see kind of how this works. So you attach the two pieces. There is there's a registration pin that this is my workboard. This is just a piece of Western red cedar that I've got laying around that we're going to use. This is a spacer just for the moment. So you drill your registration pin, you set it down over this brass bushing, and then there's a scale. So you can see right now I'm set a little over 4 1/4 inches. This is approximate because your bit is going to vary in size. So this is ballpark between your bit and the measurement. To adjust it, I loosen this knob, and then I can turn this knob here. Let's say if we need to make a smaller cut, we just spin it in like this. We're going to pivot centrally from here as such, and you cut your nifty neat little circle. Now I'm going to show you three things here. I'm going to cut a circle in this piece of cedar. The way this is, I'm going to cut a circle in this piece of cedar using the pump that StewMac sells with this, and then I'm going to show you something that's freaking awesome and will cost you fractions of a penny. Alright, there's our cut using just the tool itself. You can see you have issues with the dust, with the shavings coming out and kind of especially staying right in here. So if you're trying to do like delicate work, this could be an issue. So StewMac sells you a pump. So here's the pump that StewMac offers. It is an aquarium pump. This is the Marina 100. It retails, I think it's $15.99, 16 bucks or something like that. It comes with 4.5 feet of clear hose that you then connect up to the back of your precision router base, and what that enables you to do is to force a gentle puff of air, if you can get the stupid thing on, through the base to blow your chips away as such. It's not a lot. It tends to blow it right back towards you, or at least towards the center point here. So let's clean this up, and then we'll cut another hole or another channel here using the pump. Alright, so there we were. You can see it has kept the big pile of dust out from in the cutting area. It's okay. It's a little cumbersome because now, in addition to your electrical cord, you also have this clear cord. But there's a third way, and hopefully I can, like I said, hopefully I can save you 16 bucks or so with this trick. Alright, here's this nifty trick. I wish I was the smart guy that came up with this, but I'm not. I saw this over on Ben Crowe's channel at Crimson Guitars. If you're not following him, that's a good way to spend your time. I take this like this. I take one thin piece. In this case, this is masking tape. And I do this really complicated thing. Can you see that? This is now just a little piece of tape on the collet. You can see where this is going. Now let's just see how much dust we have around us when we make this last cut. Well, that's different, isn't it? I like this. Now, if you have tender skin like me, you'll feel a lot of this little chippage coming out and hitting your tender fingers. It's a tiny bit louder. That's why I use this. This is like a 1/4 inch, and I try to make it, an inch or so long on the end. That seems to work really well. If you make it longer and wider, it makes a big noise. And that doesn't cost you anything. I mean, you could sit down and do the math at, whatever a roll of tape is per inch, and figure out what an 1.5 inch of 1/4 inch wide tape. But I think there's a decimal and probably a bunch of zeros. So there you go. That's a way to save yourself 16 bucks and to be able to visualize what you're doing pretty well. So do I like the precision router base? Absolutely. Do I like the circle cutter? Absolutely. Do I like the pump? No, I don't. I think it's a waste of money when you can do this for nothing. But you know, that and $6 will get you a crappy cup of coffee somewhere. So there we are. That is our finished test rosette channel. This is a super thin piece of redwood, and I'm just doing it to make circles. So and the downward cutter, the down spiral cutter bit, I mean, it leaves it nice and clean. There's not a lot of fuzzing going on. The bottom is pretty decent. Again, I'm cutting almost all the way through this, so but there you go. Money well spent. Yeah, not cheap. This is like 80 bucks. This is another 80 something or another, and then the tyranny of StewMac is the shipping. Although I will admit I ordered mine on a Sunday afternoon and I got it on Tuesday for their standard shipping. I'm not far from StewMac though, so maybe that helps. So there you go. Hey, have a good one, folks. Cheers.
Hey folks, thanks for watching the train wreck. We appreciate you being along for the ride. Make sure you like RATTLECAN Guitar Restorations over on the Facebook, the Twitter, as well as the Instagram. If you haven't done so, go ahead and like us over on the YouTubes. We're posting new videos every Wednesday, and you never know what you're going to see around here. Thanks again for watching, folks. Have a good one.